Traditional mops just move dirty water around all over your floors. This mop has a dirty water reservoir and a clean reservoir, and it cleans with the roller brush and squeegees it and sucks up the dirty water. So it's constantly having sanitized, clean water being put on your surfaces versus dirty water just over and over coating. I got a new gadget. I got a new robot vacuum. Eufy sent me the X10 Pro Omni. I have been obsessed with it. It's been the best robot vacuum I've ever had. It's so smart, so awesome. It cleans so well, and I'm so thrilled with it. And they told me about the S1 Pro, and it's not even on the market yet at the time that I've been testing it. And it is really cool. I can't wait to tell you guys what it's got. The biggest thing, different from any other robot vacuum I've ever seen, is that it uses ozone to sanitize the water. So you can use tap water and it ozones it. I guess that's what you'd call it. And we have been barefoot and grounding, and we have a dog, and grandkids, and there's germs, you know, cooking in the kitchen. And using this thing, knowing how clean it feels and how clean it is without you even seeing it is just unbelievable. I can't believe it. It is crazy. There's nothing like that on the market at all. I mean, ozone technology, it's genius. Let me show it to you because it's really cool looking too. I'm going to show them both to you because they're parked next to each other, and they have been this whole time because I've been using them both just to see the differences. So this is the S1 Pro. That's the X10. I love both. So it's taller, it's thinner, it's sleek. The bodies are shaped a little bit different. This one is a little bit shorter. They're amazing. This one has a clear tank, which is really cool. So you can see how much water is in there.
Water tank removed.
I know it. It's got
Clean water tank installed.
a clear
Dirty water tank.
dirty water tank. You guys, my house has been so clean that my dirty water isn't even that filthy anymore. It's been amazing. It has
Water tank installed.
digital display, so you can operate everything from right here if you want to, but it has an app that is really wonderful. I love it. The body of it is just so cool looking. It looks modern, it looks sleek. I just love it. But let me show you this. Oh, look. See that smoke? That's ozone, Eco Clean Ozone. It's ozoning the water as we speak. So this water is gonna be ultra clean. Okay, let me show you the coolest thing other than the ozone is this. I've never seen anything do this. This right here is an auto-dispensing cleaner, liquid cleaner. You don't have to go get your bottle of a cleaning fluid out and dispense it and put it in. It's not that hard to do, but this is genius. It's one less thing to have to think about. The bag is in here, and it's a big bag. It's tall and big, and it lives right in this little compartment here.
Dust bag installed.
It's all hidden in this little top part here, and it's got a lot of room. This is a large compartment for water. You can see where it is on the app.
Water tank installed.
It'll tell you how much you have. You fill it up to the full line through a little trap door here. Empty this.
Dirty water tank removed.
Emptying the water tank is different on this because, yes, it's dirty, but it doesn't smell musty or stinky. It has an ozone smell to it. So it smells fresh and clean and seems cleaner to me. I don't know, that ozone is genius. I am in love with this thing. It's so exciting and easy to empty.
Dirty water tank installed.
That's it. Let's tell it to clean.
Start cleaning.
Okay, here we go. It's generating ozone and filling up the little machine. It looks so cool. It's actually what it's doing right now is it's filling up the water reservoir in the actual robot vacuum. So it fills it up with clean water. It already sucked out the dirty water from last time. It's got a roller brush inside that it cleans, and it cleans it as it parks it, and then it auto dries. So it'll fill it with clean, empty it, the dirty out, and clean itself. And then it has fans that dry it for a few hours. You can tell it how long you want it to dry, but like 3 hours or whatever. And it's really quiet when it does it. It's out. Okay, let's see what it's doing. All right, so on its,
Positioning successful.
every time it comes out and it unparks itself, it drives around, looks at the room, and realizes what room it's in. So it knows now it's in the kitchen, and I think it's gonna start cleaning the kitchen first. That's what it usually does. So look at its design. Like, it is a pretty robot. I'm gonna stop it right now just so I can show you.
Task paused.
Okay, so you can pause it while it's cleaning too, but look at this lid. It's magnetized. It sits in there and you can feel it just snap on. It's so nice. Like, they've thought of so many things. So the lid, it's got your bin,
Bin removed.
but it already empties out the bin itself
Test bin installed.
through these two little things down here. Sucks it through. So you don't have to touch it. You don't have to touch anything other than just putting in fresh water and emptying out fresh water whenever it needs it. It uses a 3D matrix eye with a color camera that receives 300,000 stereo pixels versus their competitors who only use 400 pixels. It also uses LiDAR's infrared waves to measure object distances, so it can even operate in the dark. Okay, I want to show you guys a couple things. This is the Yui X10 Pro Omni. I did a video about this one previously. This one uses the 2 spinner mop pads and has the bristles here. And it does a good job. It's got teeth inside that comb and back comb the bristles clean, so I love that. It's such a good feature. Now this is the S1 Pro. This one has, look at how wide this brush roller bar is here, the mopping brush. It's like 12 inches long and it hugs right up against the edge here. So this is a huge cleaning surface to get your whole area done. It's about a ½ inch here, so it'll get about a ½ inch to the wall. Like, it's very close and tight to the wall. I love that. It has 2 edge brushes, which is pretty cool, and they're removable. It comes with a spare, roller brush bar too. And then in here, it has a rubber removable bar here. And you can clean out hair, you can do everything easily with that. But if it doesn't have the bristles like that, they don't get stuck in there. So it does a really good job cleaning up efficiently. I love it. But what sets this vacuum apart from any other vacuum that's on the market, it's the world's first self-washing cleaning robot. So what that means is in here, it puts force down when it's on the tile or wood or whatever it's gonna be. It puts 2.2 pounds of force down on your floor and uses pressure that mimics like hands washing, like scrubbing like this. And it will clean, but it will also shoot with force water and suck up the water. That's why it's so clean here, or rubber here. But it will suck up the water. So it cleans this roller bar as it's cleaning your floors. And that's what's so different about it. It's the first one on the market that does something like this. All the other ones go back to the base and have to be washed and mop your floors that way. This one actually is washing itself while it's cleaning your floors with that sanitary ozone fluid. That's amazing. So this is the first one out like that. So cool and so ingenious and smart. This roller brush bar will also raise and lower itself when it gets onto carpet. It detects, right here it says floor detect. It detects what kind of surface it is and it will lift or lower this roller brush bar so it doesn't get your carpets wet. Amazing. There it is, popped up, went up on the carpet and it sucked it up. Amazing. I wouldn't feel comfortable getting home and having soggy wet carpet, you know? So I love that it's smart enough to know to lift the brush up. There it goes. It's up. It knows carpet. So smart. I love it. Okay, for all of you robot nerds out there, this is really cool. It has a 3D matrix eye sensor, and then it uses LiDAR. The LiDAR can detect obstacles or walls or whatever 39 feet away. That's why it's mapping your house so easily and quickly. It's because the LiDAR is sensing where all the walls are. So cool. And it uses true course mapping. So it's smart, it's efficient, and it's a robot. It's awesome. Look at that. It even knows it can vacuum and has the clearance to fit underneath the bikes. So it's gonna clean the best it can without, you know, with that obstacle in the way. Look at it. It'll go under your chair legs of your table and not smash into everything. It'll clean areas that I thought it was just gonna avoid this whole bike area because it was something new, but it's not. It's going in there. And it's really getting that corner, which is great. Wow, amazing. Look at that. Here, I'll make this for you. There you go. Wow, amazing. I just think I'm just baffled by these robots. And just so you know, I'm not getting paid for this video. It's an honest review in exchange for a product. And it's my honest review that they're amazing. And they're just getting better and better. All right, I'm gonna throw it for a loop. I just want you guys to see what it does when there's a cord, because that's a big concern when you're leaving it, is you want it to clean and not get hung up on things. Oh, it noticed it. What's crazy is after this mops, I'll show you on the app, it will show you that it identified a cord here, and it will show a little picture of what's a cord. It's just so smart, so cool. So far, neither one of the Eufy vacuums have gotten hung up on a cord anywhere in the house. Every other robot vacuum I've ever had always gets stuck on a cord somewhere, like because they're not identifying that it's there. They'll catch it and try to get out of it, but this completely sees it and knows it's danger. Okay, look at the app here. There, it's showing that it identified a cord right there. And then apparently there's a cord over in this corner over here. Oh, it's this. It saw this cord. So it knew there was a cord there. That's to my sewing machine. Wow. So it just saw a peeped out corner of a cord and it knew it. So smart. So it shows you the pattern that it did. Nice. It's doing a good job. Beautiful. I just had the greatest idea ever. Okay. Told you it came with a second roller brush. I'm going to use this one and have it mop my counters. And this will be my one just for my counters. It'll get our counters so nice and clean. That'll be so great. We have granite counters, but it will do 4 separate maps. So if I have one of the maps be just this kitchen counter, because it's big, I think it'd be amazing. So this is the old one. Fresh one's in there. This will be awesome because the Ozone will really get the counters clean and sanitized. I love that idea. Ooh. I was wondering how it's going to handle that and what it's going to do about those buttons. I think it'll be smart enough to realize those buttons are there. It's so funny. I'm nervous for it. Now, this is not something that they are saying to do. This is something I'm saying is cool to do. It's just an experiment, and it will continue to be used if it works. So smart, jeez. Oh, yes, it's gonna fit on that little ledge over there. That'll be nice. I didn't know if it would make it around the post, but it will. It just said mapping completed. Now I guess it's gonna clean it. Look, it lowered the brush. Let's see what you do. Exciting. Well, that's gonna be cool. I'm shocked it was smart enough to map this counter island thing without knowing where its base station was. It just went ahead and went along with it. So smart. So that means the room we have down here, pardon the mess, we're in the middle of construction in here. This sunken room that we have, it's going to be able to identify when I put it in this room that this is its own room. It'll remember its own map, and it will clean this room on its own. If you have 2 stories, it will have no problem doing your second floor. I have no doubt about that now. An amazing thing about this is with this robot vacuum is each time it cleaned, after it mapped my house, the map got smarter and smarter every time. Then the app is so smart, you can partition rooms and call them what you are. You can see our house is very open floor plan, but I'm gonna be separating them. I haven't done it yet because I want the map to really just be dialed in and super smart. So I'll just have this hallway its own map, the dining room a map, the kitchen, I can tell it not to do, they have no-go zones. So if I don't want it to do a certain area ever, I can tell it not to do that. Like if, say I didn't want it to do this little countertop here, I would just say not this area and it would leave it alone. But I'm fine with it mapping on there right now. Hi, honey.
What the heck?
I'm doing the vacuum on the counter.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's getting the corner.
You could run that on there every other day.
I know.
Fantastic.
It's doing such a good job. Look at it. It went right around that. Wow.
It actually touched it and rolled around.
It did. Use at your own risk on the counters because they aren't claiming that it's for that. I am so impressed with this Yui S1. It's so amazing. It's so genius. It does such a great job. The extra cleaning is fantastic. I'll put a link in here for our other video where I did the X10 Pro. You can see what that was like because it was really awesome too. It's had no problem cleaning up messes, dried up old stuff on the floor. With that pressure that it puts down on everything, it's just amazing. I love both of them. Eufy is an amazing company. The things that they're making are genius. They're right on the front end of like groundbreaking robot stuff. They're using technology from self-driving cars and all kinds of stuff. They've won all kinds of awards. So I feel like they've been around a while. They're a brand you can trust. So thank you for joining me on this awesome Eufy vacuum journey. It's another one that was awesome. Just amazing. I am so in love with it. Thank you for the cleanest house that I've had, Eufy. I am thrilled. My carpets are always clean and my floors are always clean. And they're deep cleaned, like it is getting deep in there. And now with the Ozone, even better. I just love it. And guess what? I'm barefoot and my feet don't look dirty walking on my own floors like they used to. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy your life.